2006, 10 miles from Tucson. Sundays are silent, and Danny, the atheist, is sleeping in.
Seeing my children go to church and my wife go to church, I was always, well, it's Sunday, I get some free time to myself. They're going to church, and I just didn't really have that connection, didn't really believe.
2006, 10 miles from Tucson, and neighborhood football game organizer, North American missionary Ben Barfield, is laying the foundation for a new church.
Really, the way we started is I spent time in the park across the street from my house, meeting people. Every once in a while, somebody gets out and does something crazy.
Ben started inviting his neighbors over for Bible study. Danny, the atheist, came, but only because his wife made him.
Ben had talked to me a few times, and he had once asked me, what would it take for you to believe? And I said, I'd like to see a miracle.
It started several weeks later with a sonogram. Danny's wife, Danielle, was pregnant. But then, a complication.
We were told she'll never live. And I had been with Danny, at that point 13 years, and he was my 6 foot tall, 220 pound macho man, He always fixed my problems. He always fixed my problems. And he just started screaming and crying and gagging and vomiting and screaming at me, "I hate your God."
Time passed. Neighborhood yard sale fundraisers kicked into gear. The new church in town kept building a relationship. And then, the miracle. Bobby McDermott was born, alive, and Danny McDermott was born again.
Bobby was born, and she survived a couple days, and then we got to come home, and I remember Ben walking up to me saying, "So have you seen any miracles?" He's just amazing. God's just amazing, and I'm thankful that He sent us. Bobby.
We are serious about God here.
10 miles from Tucson, what is now Common Ground Church has outgrown Ben Barfield's living room.
Church plants do a really good job of reaching lost people, just because that's the mindset of the people from the beginning. That's the purpose.
Now, Sundays are no longer silent here. Danny, the atheist turned evangelist, cheers when neighbors he brings to his new church get baptized. And that might be the greatest miracle of all.
I would never envision that I would believe in God, and just the strength and the power and the courage and that He gives to me is just overwhelming.